Hey, great. The last digit of the like for each who you are from the chalk playground. So go down right now, click like, click subscribe, click the bell, look at the screen, pay attention to the last digit of your like and compare these facts. And who are you? Write about it in the comments. It's simple. For example, if you are a marshmallow, then I write marshmallow. Everything is cool. Enjoy your viewing. Great dear friends. You're a melancholy person. In this video, you and I will check out the myths from subscribers. But before the start of the video, I would like to say a huge thank you to these guys for getting into my video, and if you want to get into my next video, then you just need to subscribe to the channel, put a like, write your top comment. Well, don't forget to subscribe to the cart, the link is as always in the description. Therefore, go to the cart and follow the news of the world, the chalk of the playground and, in principle, the news of my channel. In general, I will not drag out your time and enjoy your viewing. I would like to say right away that if you want your myth to get into my next video in this category, then you just need to leave a comment with a detailed description of this myth and then you are 100% likely to get into my next video. If this, of course, is a worthwhile myth. If it's just some already banal action, then in fact it is not necessary to send it, because everyone knows about it. In general, there will be myths from this video that many already know about, but I just wanted to show you about it, because I thought it would be interesting. And let's look at the number 1 myth. And this myth, unfortunately there is no subscriber. It's from me. I do not know, maybe someone else has such a thing. Well, after the update, especially 14.5.5 and it occurs to me every other time. That is, an update, then this problem arises back. When I turn on the weather on any of the maps, it doesn't matter if it's space or any other map, I just have the weather silhouettes turn black. Pay attention to the screen. Look, everything is fine, the cosmos is beautiful, clear, cool, everything is great. But as soon as I turn on the weather, everything becomes so black. And I don't know how to fix it yet. That's such a myth, such a tank. If everything is also not working very well for you, then write in the comments. Well, we turn to myth number 2. Well, myth number 2 sounds like this. The weather on the moon proves that this is not just the surface of the moon, but the surface of the moon with a dome, actually with an imitation of the weather. This is probably a more or less truthful explanation. Now I will explain to you what this true explanation is, according to the author of this myth. In general, as you already know, we have weather and the weather is also on the moon, we have it on the map. And hence, accordingly, the question arises, how can there be any kind of precipitation on the moon at all? It's just contrary to common sense. So the author of this video had exactly the same question to one of my videos, to which he gave some clear concrete answer and a specific explanation, which, unfortunately, I did not think of myself. And in general, he believes that the moon is just a dome that has already been filled by our people, our dear ones, let's say. And that's the only reason there is weather, or rather its imitation. In general, something like that. I hope the myth is understandable for you. Well, the myth is number 3. This guy Melonfonk writes here, please try to squeeze the white cubes in the cutter and pull them to the sides. First of all, I don't understand what a white cube is. Let's just go to the cube played on this card and take 2 dice. That is, as I understand it, these are camouflage cubes. They look twice as white, but one is beige, the other is gray. In general, I don't understand what a white cube is, but let's try, well, this thing here and try to just stretch it in a block and nothing happens. But, to be honest, I have now learned that the distance of camouflage blocks, or rather the length of stretching these blocks, is limited, that is, limited, and after reaching some limit, you will not be able to stretch this or that block anymore. In general, I did not know this, now I will know, at least some useful use for this myth. And I do not know what the myths are today, but the myth is number 4. And he is quite banal, which everyone just knows about. And the subscriber writes, myth, an infected Milo is not necessarily a watermelon, it can bite another and infect another. It's kind of understandable. Well, just look at how it works. You take Milo, make him infected, take another Milo, alive, ordinary, let it be a potato in our case and he infects another Milo. In principle, it is clear. There is nothing so outstanding here, just an ordinary fact. I do not know, and that everyone knows. In general, this is our myth. Well, all the rolls, thank you for the subscriber and for the comments, and leave your comments, I will definitely check these myths. Well, myth number 5. Write some badger. I hope it's not a cat. If you attach a box with an iron cable to a huge spinning thing, then lags will begin and it will disappear. But, it seems like I've already heard about it, but for some reason I've never checked about it yet. But let's check it out together and see what happens. So, in our case, we take a barrel, attach it with an iron cable and for some reason, by the way, it turned white, but did not disappear. What? I kind of saw it on YouTube, by the way, there are a lot of videos about it. It disappears from everyone. My skin turned white. Maybe that's the way it should be. Maybe I did something wrong. Write in the comments what you did wrong. In general, here's a myth that really works. Interestingly, by the way, I didn't know about it. More precisely, I have heard, but I have never checked. In general, this is the kind of thing I got. Who cares, by the way, for some reason the iron cable didn't break anything. He's just spinning behind our beam and it's turned white and it looks cool, to be honest. You can make a Death Star. Death? I don't know. Well, it looks really interesting. Look how she spins with these. Well, it's really cool. See that we got some kind of carousel. Really, damn, that's such a myth. The suburb is really a working interesting myth. Well, we move on to the next myth. If you inject a virus into Melonov and then turn it in water, you will get grapes. Guys, everyone knows about this. Would you send me such messages? I look through them all one way or another. I try to look through because there are an insanely huge number of comments and just such messages. I've been doing a whole issue about it. That is, all the characters are on the ground. I have such an issue on the channel where all the characters that can be obtained at all are real and there are grapes. Common, guys, do not send such messages, it's stupid. And just look to check it out. You take Milo, you make a virus like that, you just throw his water and he turns blue. In principle, it is clear. Here's a grape for you, there's nothing complicated about it, to whom it belongs. It's very simple. Therefore, we move on to the next myth. Damn, well, this myth is just huge. Let's read it already, because it really takes up half the screen feels like. I was checking the myth. In short, get to the point. Listen to this. I wanted to record a video, but then I thought why, I'll rest after all. I opened the background with chalk and decided that if I mixed all the syringes in one pestle, I got confused. I was able to mix everything up and I started to have a wealth of cute rounds, it turned red and buggy and I just had, if anything, it's true. Okay, let's guys just calmly check it out, because I can't believe it. This is impossible, because I also made a video about it. And the very first YouTuber who made a video about it, it was me, guys. I mixed all the syringes in one water gun. It was my idea. In general, this is my idea. Initially, this was my idea. In general, no one thought of it. Because the update came out a couple of hours later, I already sat down to check it out. I've already recorded a video about it. I've already posted it a couple of hours literally after the release. And here it is even necessary to check, because I know that this is some kind of nonsense. Nothing worked out for me. Well, let's see if something has changed for me after the update. But I'm almost 300 million% sure that all this is nonsense. Well, look, we stick all the syringes into ours. In our this one, our gun is water. Nothing's happening, guys, just nothing. I've already stuck them in one way or another and just 500 times already. Nothing is happening, it's nonsense. In general, it's simple. It's simple. It's just a myth. Well, this video is coming to an end and thank you all for watching. Good luck to everyone, bye to everyone. And I remember, my friend, you were on Mount Melancholy and as always, I'll see you the other day.